Hey guys, how's it going? This is Pedro with Tech PM. Welcome to the channel where we talk about everything smartphone and tech related. With the release of the Samsung Galaxy S10, it seems that Apple's really starting to fall behind quite a bit from Samsung. So we're going to put these two phones up against each other and compare them and see which one of the two flagships comes out as the best. So let's get started. Alright guys, so there's no doubt that Samsung really has very good phones in their hands. The Galaxy S10 lineup has a lot of new features such as a rear triple camera setup, bigger battery, the in-screen fingerprint reader, and as well as my favorite feature, the Infinity O display. I really love it. It looks super nice and really sets apart the Galaxy from the iPhone. And this is honestly starting to really look like Apple's worst nightmare. So for the Galaxy S10 Plus, as far as the specs go, for the processor we have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 processor, 8GB of RAM, that is for the base model, and can be configured up to 12GB of RAM. As far as memory goes, we have 128GB, can be configured up to 1TB, which is insane in my opinion if you're going to use a phone as a computer, or as a desktop I should say. Has a 4100 milliamp hour battery, has an in-screen fingerprint reader, and has 2 megapixel shooters as well as a 16 megapixel wide angle or ultra wide angle camera, and two front facing cameras, one 10 megapixel and one 8 megapixel. The price points start off at $999 and can be configured up to $1,599. As for the Apple iPhone XS Max, we're seeing a 3,174 milliamp hour battery, a 6.5-inch OLED display with a notch. The phone comes with a 64GB memory, that's for the standard version, and can be configured up to 512GB. It's 4GB of RAM on all three devices, can't be configured up more than that, and has two 12 megapixel cameras in the back, and just has a 7 megapixel front camera. As for the price for the iPhone XS Max, it starts off at $1,099 and can be configured up to $1,499. All in all, I really think that the Galaxy is just a better deal. You're getting a lot more for the price. That is if you go for the base models. Even with the more expensive models, you're still getting way more of an upgrade. You're getting 1TB of memory and 12GB of RAM, which is just insane. As for the color, I mean, you have a lot more color option on the Samsung Galaxy S10. iPhone, you only have 3 colors, which is a standard gold, black, and white. Samsung, I believe there's a pink, yellow, white, and black. And honestly guys, I just really think that the Galaxy S10 is a clear winner here. I mean, Samsung really has a new king in their hands. It's just the better device overall. It's faster. The cameras are, depending on how you see them, I think better in my opinion. I have seen some videos and I've read up on the cameras. Some people seem to think that Apple's is a lot better. Again, it all just depends on what appeals to you. But if you're an Apple user and you're thinking about switching over to Samsung, I would say that it's worth the switch, but I really think you might have a hard time. I'm an Apple user myself. Right now I have the iPhone XS Max, and honestly just the ecosystem as well as the operating system support is just a lot better on iPhone. You get more constant updates, you have better app support as well, a bigger market. And Samsung, I mean, I've had Samsung in the past, don't get me wrong, I love Samsung. I used to have the Galaxy S6, I had the S6 Edge Plus, I actually even had the Note Edge, and I love them. It's just the updates were terrible. It was rare that there was an update for these phones, and if there was, it's because it had some sort of big issue. Wasn't the case all the time, but that's what mostly happened. I think that the Samsung Galaxy S10 is definitely the phone for you if you're just looking for something that's a lot more powerful, and if you're just looking for the fastest device, or honestly even the prettiest device out there. The Samsung Galaxy S10 is quite the looker. I mean, the stainless steel frame, to the back glass, just looks beautiful all around. When you're looking at the screen, it's definitely something to admire. If you're watching Netflix, YouTube videos, the hole punch display just doesn't even get in the way at all. So I really think that this is one of the best devices out there as of right now, and I think it will be for quite a while. So we'll see what iPhone has to bring to the table in September, but until now I definitely think the Galaxy S10 is the best device out there as of 2019. So yeah, guys, let me know which phone you guys have or which phone you guys are thinking about getting in the comments down below, and stay tuned for my next video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good night.